Long before the world grew loud and restless, there was a quiet village where life moved with the sun and where the wind carried stories for those who would listen. In that village lived a girl named Abeni. Abeni was different. While others laughed and played, she would lie in the grass, perfectly still, listening to something no one else could hear: the wind. It whispered her name, played with her hair, and spoke in ways only she understood. To Abeni, the wind was not just air, it was a friend. But in a place where everything must be explained, a girl who speaks to the unseen becomes a mystery, and mysteries make people afraid. They whispered about her, they called her strange, they kept their distance. Still, Abeni listened, because she knew she was not alone. Then, one season, everything changed. The wind grew weak, the air felt heavy, and the rains never came. The earth dried, the crops began to fail, and fear spread across the village. When fear grows, it looks for someone to blame, and so they blamed Abeni. But Abeni knew the truth. The wind had not abandoned them. It was hurting. Somewhere far beyond the hills, something was wrong. And though no one believed her, Abeni made a choice. She would follow the wind and find the problem. At sunrise, she left the village behind. Across dry land, through silent trees, following the faint whisper only she could hear, until she found it. A great fallen tree, blocking the path of the wind, stopping it from moving, from breathing, from living. The wind was trapped. Abeni tried to move the tree. She pushed and pushed, but it would not move. She was small, and it was too heavy. For a moment, she almost gave up. Then the wind whispered, soft but steady, a reminder that she was not alone. So Abeni tried again. This time she worked with the wind, using stones, shifting angles, refusing to quit, until, slowly, the tree began to move. With one final effort, it fell away. And just like that, the wind was free. It rushed through the land with joy, dancing through trees, carrying life wherever it went. And far away in the village, the clouds gathered. Rain began to fall. When Abeni returned, the village was alive again. The people looked at her differently now, not with fear, but with understanding. Because they had learned something simple and powerful. The world is always speaking. You just have to listen. And Abeni, the girl who once stood alone, helped everyone hear what had always been there. Because sometimes the quietest voice can save us all.